Apologies everyone, we just had some technical difficulties for the first 2 minutes of this game. But Furia Futsal Club taking on Rockingham Cambio Cumbre here. Cumbre obviously coming into this game as you would believe the favourites. They've just come off a 4-1 defeat last week. Looking to bounce back tonight. Furia coming off 2 consecutive losses. But remarkably, an early goal for Furia Futsal Club by number 9, Rowan Steed, has given them an early lead here at Perth Mod Subiaco. As I'll run through the team lists as Charlie Garnham takes the ball. We've got for Furia, we've got Yatia Ayung, number 40, Rowan Steed, number 9, Noah Shamaki, 24, Keith G, 30, Sam Caminiti, number 2. Here's a chance turned over as I speak by Furia on the attack again. They've come out hard. Good start so far. Sam Caminiti, number 2, as I said. Jude Bailey, number 21. Danish Tailfik, 19. Nixon Dinjor, number 10. Charlie Margiotta, number 8. Marcel Ryan, number 6. As Aniyi loses the ball in attack here. Cumbre coming down through the middle. Here's an opportunity. Finds Garnham. Well defended. Got enough on that and the ball is cleared. We have Blake Levin, number 28, Harry Bealey, 43, and Jose Miguel Zuniga Bonilla, number 15 for Furia. As Cumbre have possession here, looking to bounce back from that early goal. Get the score updated in a minute, as Cumbre do have a 1-goal deficit here early. Cumbre's lineup for tonight, we have Christian Rosano, number 33, Tyler Garnham, number 2, Will Hayes, number 8, Charlie Garnham, 5, Stefan Kuzet, number 55, Rain Blauberg, 78, Danny De Silva, 14, and Reed Thompson, number 3. So there are a couple names missing from Cumbre's list, but a very strong team nevertheless, as Cumbre always presents. Coming off last winter season, going out in that first final, despite having a large number of players out, and they have the Nesta Fonseca coaching them on the bench. As they move the ball here through, Will Hayes finds Garner. What can Garner do? The futsalroo himself. Had a crack, but defended well. That was Jude. Sorry, no, that wasn't. That was the Furia defender getting to that very well. Garnham moving the ball through, finds his man to his right. Here's an opportunity, and just outside to his right. Furia will take possession here. Early goal for Furia and a few opportunities as well, which they'd be very happy with. Steed finds his man, intercepted by Garner, but no one there. This Furia will now have to set up, Cumbre will set up their defense. They're playing a bit of a high press, not allowing Furia to do much with the ball, as you can see there. Back to Ayung, the keeper. I'll move the ball around. Well defended there by Hayes. Will Hayes can't find the far corner. And Cumbre will take the ball. Furia will take the ball back after a great couple opportunities by Cumbre, not finished. And he couldn't quite control it, but ended up recovering well. And the opportunity sails long. As Garner on the flank, cuts it in board, beautiful ball, what a pass, not finished, just got under it there, the man at the back post. But as we've become so accustomed to with Tyler Garner, a beautiful ball to the back post, getting through about 3 defenders, but can't equalise. Steed turns it over, that's Hayes, that's another opportunity. And that's almost identical to the chance he had about 2 minutes ago. Couldn't quite find the bottom left post. And once again, another opportunity to equalise goes begging.
Great opportunity there by Hayes. Back underway. Here he is again. Takes onto his right boot. Kuzet. Garner. Hayes takes it down the line. All options and shots blocked, so corner ball for Cumbre. Again, we apologise for those early moment technical difficulties that we had with our stream. And I think we did miss the Furia goal. However, we're back. We've still got 36 minutes of action. What a match we have in store. Furia looking so lethal on the counter-attack. Garner blocked by Caminiti. Both sides starting strong, looking to bounce back after last week's results. This league is just getting stronger and stronger each season. You can't afford to be dropping points. In the sense for Furia in their hunt for finals, Cumbre for their hunt of top position. Here's going long. Nice little hold up, that wide Bailey. Couldn't get that one under control, so we result back for Garner. Thompson, Garner. Garnham, out wide to Thompson. Plays it inside to Garner, well defended by Taufik. Now they're pressing, now they're breaking. Here's Bailey. Well saved, Rosano. Another great opportunity on the break for Furia. Well saved by Christian Rosano. Communication there, but results back for Cumbre ball. We can see Cumbre sitting, Furia sitting halfway, looking to eliminate that space that Cumbre can look to exploit in their 4-0 rotation. And it's working well so far. As I say that, Garner with a nice shot. But have to do better to beat him from that distance. He elects to go long. It's not collected by Rosano, who just plays it wide. Into touch.
Ready. And play.
Here's Taufik. Caminiti, well read by Tyler Garner. Garnham goes for a run out wide to Danny De Silva, squaring ball. There's Charlie Garnham. Equalised the contest, grabbed the ball, takes it back to the middle. Beautiful play there by Cumbre. Have a look at the replay here. Tyler Garner, what a ball to Danny De Silva. The ex-A-League player puts no struggle to square that one to Charlie Garner. Chip ball through. Looking for the return of Taufik. Through goes. Tyler Garner keeps it in play well. Here's Garner. Reed Thompson. Danny De Silva comes out well. Seen out of play. Ball down the line, Thompson. Shoots well, but it's saved. Here's Bailey, ball inside. Here's Bealey, working hard. Danny De Silva, great footwork. Finds Charlie Garner. Up to Garner. And they're patient in their attack. Waiting for the build-up. Danny De Silva, back to Garner. De Silva, Charlie Garner, Thompson, well defended by Caminiti. Garnham, as it found the back of the net, not just deflected, but Ayung collects that one well. Releases Caminiti, his touch just lets him down. Harry Bealey was through on the 2-on-1. Apologies. I've been having some issues with our camera, that's why the black screen should only be momentarily. I'll talk you through these next moments. Tyler Garland takes it down the wide. Here's Thompson, goes for the shot, well blocked by Bealey. De Silva over the corner. Chip ball, Charlie Garnham. Deflected. Young collects that one well. He goes long. Bealey, great touch, goes for the shot, just wide. Ball out wide to Hayes. Gives him space to move. Drives inside. Back out wide to Thompson. Down to De Silva. As well, controls that ball well. Great player. De Silva. Thompson shoots well, but Ion collects. Goes long. Garner had that one under control, and Hayes, little drop of the shoulder, does brilliantly. Ball to the back post. De Silva makes it 2. Brilliant play there by Cumbre. They take the lead. 12 minutes 57 on the clock. Lethal in attack.
Lethal that was. And a frantic start to this game. Furia getting that first one. And then Cumbre really trying to keep possession throughout this game. Furia have been damaging on that counter-attack. Had a few opportunities, but what a finish. Danny De Silva been involved in both goals. One with a beautiful ball inside to find Garnham at that back post, and that one he got to himself. Cumbre had possession here. Here's Garner, defended by a knee. Gives it to Hayes. Nice little move, cuts it to his outside. Here's De Silva. Garner has Hayes moving, but he goes to Thompson instead. That's a good ball to Garner. Gives it back to De Silva. No, he keeps it. Nice little feint. Thompson. Hayes. Had De Silva in there. Goes to him late. Finds Hayes. No, he doesn't. Had him there. He looked at him. Had the opportunity. Garner back to De Silva. Back to Garner. Here's a chance. And well defended there. Now it was Harry Bealey getting to that when Garner was in a very dangerous position. Garner with the corner as they make a few substitutions here, Cumbre. Couzette comes on. Hayes presenting, Hayes shooting, and it sails long. As Furia try to build something here through a knee. Bealey goes long, but to no one. And here the keeper moves up, seeing if they can challenge Furia even more. Garner tried to find Hayes, couldn't get to him. Jamal Yusuf was the other substitution about a minute ago. Garner. Very patient. Tries to get around Bealey. Does. Here's a shot. Couldn't quite find the bottom left corner. Ayung, a great keeper. We'll need to get a bit more on it into a better position to threaten him. Furia will definitely need the next one here. You wouldn't want to go down 2 goals against Cumbre and knee pressure in here, forcing Cumbre to take possession in their defensive half again. Garner. Out to his right to Yusuf. Cuts in the middle. He's going to have Hayes there. He does, but the execution wasn't. Couldn't quite get it to him. And Furia will take it back. Can they answer to keep in this game and keep Cumbre honest? Steed. Couldn't quite find anyone there, and Cumbre will take the ball back in a dangerous position in the middle of the court. Here is Ghana. Cuts to the middle, finds Yusuf, who loses it. Didn't quite get to him. Aniyi might have a ping here, tried to cut in board, tried to find Steed, couldn't. Ghana loses it back to Aniyi again. He's fighting two, he keeps it. Ball is bobbling everywhere. And Cumbre regain possession. Yusuf, opportunity, Kuzet, in board to Hayes. Couldn't get there, wanted a foul, opportunity for Yusuf, can't. Aniyi fighting one player, two players, three. Garnham, Aniyi still going and hits the post. Took on about the whole Cumbre team there and couldn't quite find the back of the net. But an unbelievable effort. And Furia are in this game. Hayes to Yusuf as they slowly build again. Garnham finds Kuzet. Put everything into that one, but couldn't quite find the goals. Just out to the left. Furia will take the ball back, look to build something here against the Cumbre defence, which has been strong all game really, outside of that first lapse in concentration. That ball goes high. Hayes, a reset through Garnham. That was Dindiol who couldn't quite keep the ball down. Yusuf, Hayes. Out to Thompson, will go to Garnham. Garnham's got space here, what will he do with it? He'll go in board, and Hayes couldn't quite find it. Ayung with an unbelievable save. He's had a good start to the season, made a number of saves over these last two games. Week 1 against the Cobras, he was pressured the whole game. Here's Hayes, and that's Sales, but they played the West Coast Cobras in that first game, Furia, and he was under the pump all game, kept the damage to a minimum. Dindior here, gives it back to Steed. Furia move the ball around the defence. Steed can't control it. And Cumbre will take the ball back through through Thompson. My apologies.
If you're not coming on, please, lads, make sure you sit down, please.
Here's Hayes. Has Garnham on the outside. Tries to find Hayes again, but just behind him. So threatening, you can't have any lapses in concentration against a team like Cumbre. That's a good ball by Steed. Aniyi been dangerous today, but that's defended well by Yusuf. Here's Steed. Tried to find Aniyi, but couldn't, and Cumbre will regain possession. No, they won't. Seem to have been deflected off a Cumbre defender.
Yes, indeed. So another side ball here for Furia. See if they can have another opportunity. Here's Dindiao off Hayes' head. A little bit dizzy, but he's all right. Here's Ryan. On a ball. Dindiao gets the shot off, just wide. Silva back on. Yusuf checks off. Here's Rosano. Furia just sitting halfway, happy with the result so far. In 2-1 down, 10 minutes into a contest against the powerhouse of Cumbre. Not a bad result. Here's Garnham. Well defended. Furia looking to play out, but they've got to be careful with Silva. Wide to Thompson. Takes it down the line, but just loses out. Chip ball through. Tawfiq holds it up well. Going to get past De Silva, couldn't do so. Tawfiq lets the ball run. Dindiao deflected off the post. It's going to be a corner for Furia. That side ball working a treat. Here's Ryan. Loses out to Hayes, and now they look to break. Cumbre, ball to the back. Here's De Silva. Side netting. Hayes worked his bottom off to look for that back post pass. De Silva went for the shot. As well deflected wide. All down, Charlie Garnham. Out wide, De Silva, pull inside, and collects. Looks to release Tawfiq. There's cover though for Cumbre. Charlie Garnham uses Rosano. Here's Thompson. Nice idea with that footwork, but it's seen into touch.
That's enough. And play. Thank you.
Here's Garner. Garnham. Futsal Aru experience combining that. Here's out wide to Thompson. Now Garner. Garner patient in their build up there. Finds the pass to Garner, but well defended by Tawfiq. Now finding Ryan, but his heavy touch leaves Cumbre back in hand of possession. Ball down the line, De Silva, lovely footwork, squaring ball. Garnham finds the finish, but I believe the whole ball was out. So no goal, and it's a goalie ball as Ayung looks to release Caminiti early. Have a look at the replay there, can't really tell from this angle. Referee was closest, so back underway. Furia dodge a bullet there. De Silva looking so dangerous in this contest. Showing his A-League experience at the cost of Furia. Here's Ryan. Well intercepted by Garner. De Silva, Kuzet, lovely back roll to De Silva. He's got space for Garner. Out wide, Garner. Kuzet's at the back post, that's where they goes, but he just finds the back of the net. Ayung thought to cover his back post, but Garner did brilliantly. Have a look at the replay here. See his Ayung's positioning. Yeah, it looks like he anticipated the back post, and Garner just so aware to the positioning, finds that finish, doubles Cambio Cumbre's lead. Ryan, Tawfiq, all played through. Kuzet with a lovely press. It's back to Ayung. Here's Caminiti. Chip ball through. Bailey, lovely control, but then he loses out to Garner. Goes inside then out. To square it, but Ryan did brilliantly. Ball to the back post. Seen into touch well by Kuzet. Here's Caminiti. Ball inside, but well collected by Rosano. Charlie Garnham. Garner. Good press there by Bailey. It's now timeout called for Rockingham Cambio Cumbre. They lead 3-1. We'll be back with you just after this ad break.
Yeah, thanks.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week in Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
Welcome back from the timeouts. Rockingham Cambio Cumbre taking a 3-1 lead into the final 6 minutes of this first half. Here is Garner, pressured by Anii, but he does well. Danny De Silva back to Garner, to Garnham. Garner, Anii still pressuring. Catches a bit of Garner's leg. He doesn't agree, but it did appear that way as Garner will benefit from possession here. Got Kuzet looming, Garnham, as well as Danny De Silva at the near post. Goes to Kuzet. Good pressure here by the Fury defence, but here's Garnham. Tried to turn around and get it past Caminiti. Couldn't get it past him. And we'll see a corner ball here for Cumbre. Here's a chance. They can't get it through. Anii on their counter-attack. Loses it. Garnham. Garner. Chance, and Anii got back somehow and he clears it. That wasn't Caminiti, that was Torfik. My apologies for earlier. But a bit of discussion between the Furia coach and the referee here. But nevertheless, it's a Cumbre ball through Garner. Goes for Danny De Silva.
Exactly.
Defended by Caminiti. Tussle over the ball here with Garner coming out with it, keeps it in. Back to Garner, they'll reset. Patiently passes it out to Garner. Garner's going to lose it. And Anii can't quite keep the ball there. If he had, he would have been off. There was space ahead of him. But they'll retain possession anyway. Here is Tofik. Tofik keeps the ball, cuts inside, cuts to the outside. Here's a shot, but sails out to his right. Beautiful bit of footwork there by Danish Tofik. As Garner will now take possession in defence, slowly moving the ball up very patiently. They're in no rush here. Got Yusuf to his outside. He goes back to Garner. Probably a bit too much on that. Couldn't control it there, Garner, and he'll lose it. It's a good ball by Yusuf. A bit too much behind it though, not quite able to help Garner in possessing it with his touch there. Here's Garner. Regaining possession out to Hayes. He has De Silva on the outside, but he goes to his right to Garner, who goes back to Hayes. Beautiful ball. Here's an opportunity, and that's a goal. It was saved, hit the crossbar, came back, and finished off by Jamal Yusuf. Hammered it in on the goal line. And Cumbre take a 4-1 lead into the final 5 minutes of this first half, as we now have a time. Welcome back, everyone. From the timeout, Cumbre just taken a 4-1 lead. My apologies, that was not Jamal Yusuf, that was in fact his brother, Karim Youssef, bit of confusion there, looked quite similar. But it was a beautiful goal. Probably one of the easier goals you'll see Karim Youssef finish off, but still hammered it into the back of the net, nevertheless.
Yes, indeed. Very, very easy finish. You can see Cumbre, the Cumbre machine just getting back on the way. That's going to be a foul. Probably lucky if not a yellow. Coach Chris Castro not happy at all with his team in that timeout. And very vocal. And straight away, Taufik just giving away a free kick. So great opportunity here for Cumbre to get another. 4:36 left on the clock. All inside. Set piece goes Australia. Danny De Silva seeing that one into touch. Getting rid of any opportunity for a counter attack. Taufik. Chip ball over the top. Nice little work, but Ghana, look at him. Tries a futsal, brilliant piece of skill. De Silva, beautiful back ball. Back to Karim Youssef, who takes the shot, hung, almost saves into his own net, but it just goes out for a corner. Look at the replay here, lovely, just takes it past his man, bang! Just saved. Corner now for Cumbre. See which one from the training ground they go with. Ball over the top for Ghana, goes for the shot, ball just rolled out of play. Caminiti, I got you. He's electing to go long. Hayes read that one well. Youssef, Ghana, Hayes cutting inside. Gets past one, gets past two, plays the ball out to Youssef. His pass let down to his standards, and then a little ball from Ghana intercepted. Hayes counter-pressing delightfully. Here's Magachia. Hayes did exceptionally well. Ghana. Hayes. Youssef. Hayes going to keep it in. He does just. Still going, Hayes. Goes out of play.
Make sure there's a good exchange.
Ayung looking to go long. Collected by Rosano. Plays Ghana. Youssef checks off for Ghanem. Ghanem to Hayes. Tyler Ghana. Ghanem's making a great run, I gotcha. Just did enough.
Ball on the side, thanks.
Sees that one into touch. Underway from the side ball, Ghana inside Ghana. Oh my word, what a finish! What a play! Danny De Silva gets his goal. And that was straight from the training ground, it seemed. Have a look at the replay here. De Silva from the side ball. Oh my word, that's just poetry in motion. Hang it in the Louvre, some would say. It makes it 5 for Cumbre in this first half. 11, Ryan. Inside, Bailey, loose touch, and here comes Ghana, just lost out, and now to 3v1, Thompson, Ayung read it well, and now counter-attacking opportunity the other way, Hayes just read it well, Steve couldn't get past him. Rosano gets us back underway, Thompson, inside, Ghanem to Ghana. Ghana exchanging passes, lovely little 1-2, ball over the top, Hayes keeping possession brilliantly, Cumbre. Hayes just couldn't control the one over the top. When Furia clear, it's back into Cumbre's guard, but no one's followed the run of Ghanem. Rosano, Thompson. Seems like attack after attack for Cumbre at the moment. Now Furia have a little bit of possession, as I say, that ball just rolls out of play. Thompson, Ghanem, Garner. Hayes. Garner. Thompson. Garner. Garnham. Pass out of play. Final 2 minutes of this half. Started off very well by Furia. Opening chance taken brilliantly. Now, Cumbre, they look like those first 10 minutes were the warm-up. Now they're in full flow state. Ryan, Steed, all played through into touch. Bailey.
Castro. Castro. Last warning. No. Last warning. No. That's it. No more. No more. No more.
Here's Levin. Bailey. Levin. Chip ball through. Garnham does well to Garnham. Flicks it wide. Thompson. Hayes. Garner. Thompson. Little chip ball over the top, but Garner never looked like beating that 2-on-1. Here's Levin off the shoulder. Thompson does well. It's a side ball. Possession just changing hands here. Hayes. There's Charlie. Garnham. To Garner. Thompson. Hayes. Garner. Garnham. Garner. Thompson. Garner.
Oh.
Garnham rather. Great little piece of skill, but Bailey reads it well. Here's Thompson now on the break, flicks it wide to Hayes. Has the opportunity, goes to the back post, and Thompson just lets it touch him. And they make it 6, Cumbre. Well done, Will Hayes. Found that back post pass, and Thompson just literally got a touch on it. Now it's 6. It goes from bad to worse for Furia.
Six-one lead now for Cumbre after that Will Hayes ball through there to Thompson. Here's Vanilla. Cuts to his outside, cuts to his inside, chance. Goes begging. 25 seconds. Cumbre would be very satisfied after that opening goal. Here's another chance. Vanilla! Blocked by Hayes. 18 seconds. But yes, after that opening lapse of concentration by Cumbre, they have really got into gear. That ball could have gone anywhere, but it was into a dangerous spot, but no one on the end of it. It's Charlie Garnham side ball here with 17 seconds to go. Got Thompson defended tightly by Bonilla. So he'll go to the keeper instead. He might go long, he will. But it's a defended ball by Caminiti. Here's Bealey, loses it. Garner with 7 seconds to go. Should finish. And just to his right. Couldn't quite find that right corner. I'm sure they won't be too concerned about it, Cumbre. But a big opportunity going begging with 4 seconds to go. Furia might have one more chance here. They'll go long. And got into a dangerous position there, but saved. And as we go to our halftime break, Cumbre will take a 6-1 lead.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
Welcome back to the second half of this game here tonight between Furia Futsal Club and Rockingham Cambio Cumbre. See Cumbre currently with a 6-1 lead. See if Furia can eat into this lead here. They won't, but they'll retain possession. And the possession will be taken by Nixon Dindiol. That won't trouble anyone as Garnham lets that sail past him. And looks like they've brought on Rain Blauberg for this second half. Luxury having a keeper of his quality to come on for a second half of futsal. Tyler Garner. Garnham. Back to Garner. We hear that a lot, Garner to Garnham. Here's Blauberg, goes long, won't find anyone there. He had Reed Thompson in the vicinity, but couldn't quite find him. Here's Bealey. Finds Manila, back to Bealey, couldn't quite. Garner, sorry, he's out. Can't find Thompson, well defended. Cumbre still retain possession. Thompson tries to get it to Garnham, almost does. Will they win a corner? They will. Garnham to take it. Options everywhere, and he doesn't pick one of them. Kamanidi to take from the sideline. Bring it back from touch. Here's a chance. And not finished, just sailed to his left. That was Noah Shamaki. Garner, beautiful ball. Here's an opportunity. And goes begging, sails high. The ball by Garner was exquisite. And Yusuf couldn't finish it off. What can Furia build? Can they find a way back into this game? It's a long shot, but you never know in futsal. Bealey loses it, gets it back, loses it now. Yusuf has Thompson presenting, goes to Garnham instead. What move will he make? He'll go inside and almost through the hands of the keeper there, Ayong, but well saved in the end. Here's a chance, Shamaki. Defended by Garner, Kamanidi. Shiro moving the ball through the middle, Kamanidi. And wasn't that far off. Appears to have been a deflection. And it will be a corner ball taken by Nixon Dindiol. Dindiol, Bealey. Blocked by Thompson, it appears. May have been Garner, looked to be Thompson. Here's Bealey. Inside to Shamaki. Chance. Defended by Garnham. Got the shot off. Got the outside of his boot, so he couldn't finish that one. But a good start to this second half here by Furia Futsal Club, challenging Cumbre, forcing them to defend. A few opportunities going begging. Here's Ghana facing a press here from Furia, high press. Can he get to that? That would have been through. That would have been Ghana one-on-one with the defender. Kamanidi, defended by Ghana. Here's a chance. Kamanidi gets back well. Ghana finds his man. And beautiful there. Found his man at the back post. That was Yusuf. And it's a goal. Rockingham Cambio Cumbre will take a 7-1 lead here. The back post finish there by Yusuf. Couldn't quite tell from this angle if it was side netting or if it was the goals, but it was straight into the back of the net. Shamaki, defended by Ghana, tries to find his man. He did, but it's going to go straight past Indiol, off his boot, and into Blauberg's hands now. Thompson, Garnham, Kamanidi clears. Wants the deflection call from the ref, but won't get it, will he? He won't. Blauberg will take. And here goes Kiram Yusuf. Garnham has Yusuf running. He finds him. And he probably should have finished that one. Put it to his right. And Furia are really under the pump now. 17 minutes to go in this second half. Bealey finds Shamaki. Bealey was presenting, didn't go to him, went back to Kamanidi. Bealey's there again. Kamanidi pushing, wants it back, won't get it back, and hammered by Bealey into the post. It might have been the back post. A bit of side netting involved as well. Blauberg will take now a 7-1 lead, and with the way this is going, it could be more soon. Furia will want to try and eat into this deficit. Garnham's pressured here by Tufik. Hayes will end up with it. He won't. It's intercepted there by Shamaki. Bealey loses his footing. Furia retain possession. Here's Tufik. Loses it to Ghana. Does well. Gets it out to Danny De Silva. Has Hayes presenting. De Silva cuts inboard. Gets it to Hayes. De Silva still presenting. And he can't quite get it. They were under the pump there, Cumbre in defence, but managed to escape and create a gilt-edged opportunity there of their own. As now Furia try and build it out of defence. Through Tofik. Goes out wide, receives it back. He got Kamanidi, doesn't go to him, goes to Shamaki. Tried the back heel there. That was Danny De Silva. Furia still have possession. Turned over. Ghana has Hayes to his right, or he might go all the way himself. He tried. He had a crack. Keeps possession after the block. And De Silva regains possession here. Ghana. De Silva finds Hayes. De Silva back heel. Hayes saved by Ayul. Straight to him. Almost through there. Here's a chance. Good build up by Furia here, but it's going to be turned over. But they're going to regain possession. De Silva out to Garnham. That was a very good build up there by Blake Levin. Long ball by Tyler Garner, straight to Hayes. Finds him, it's going to spin back in. But cleared by the Furia defence. Garner. What can he do? Patient as always, defended by Tofik. Tries to cut him board, decides against it, out to Garnham, moves forward, and De Silva predicting the move forward, the press by Charlie Garnham. But Garnham didn't move. Hayes out to Garner. Got players presenting everywhere. He'll find De Silva with a beautiful chip on the outside of his boot over Ayung's head, and what a finish. It's 8-1 here. Cumbre lead. And that was a clinical finish and a clinical build-up by Cambio Cumbre.
Timeout now called for Furia. It just goes from bad to worse to worse. We'll be back with you just after this ad break. back underway after the timeout. I think now it's just damage limitation. I tell you what, a great build up here from Cumbre straight after the timeout, picking up where they left off. That ball just went out of play. But now 7 goals down for Furia. They're going to be 0-3 after this. Well and truly at the bottom of the ladder. So it will just be damage limitation. You don't really want to concede too many more after their closest competitors. Condors are yet to play Cumbre, but you look at Perth United, they only lost 4-3. It's basically the same team, and only having that 1 goal deficit. It's all these little percentages that matter come the end of the season, and you don't really want to be in the bottom 2, having to fight with promotion and relegation with the MSL 2. However, it's only game 3, round 3, and Furia have had a very difficult start to the season. It doesn't get easier than this with the West Coast Cobras next week, and even though they are all higher ranked on the ladder, it does do something to the confidence just losing week after week. So we'll see what they can do in the next 14 minutes. You can see some more of their youth getting opportunity in the starting lineup. Sorry, not starting lineup, but in the lineup now. Magoccia, Ryan, Tafiq, Steed, all under the age, I believe 20. It's Tyler Garner. Takes it inside, get past Magoccia. Delightful. You could just see him waiting till Magoccia dove in and just took it past him. Delightful skill. You can see Cumbre had that game plan straight away. Not to full press, but to sit in an area where Furia couldn't look to load up and go. Nice ball to De Silva. Goes for the shot, good save, Ung. Corner ball.
One warning, please, lads. Next one will be a card. Yeah, watch yourself.
Chip all over the top, Ayung. Steed. Here's Tafiq. Inside well, pounced on by Cruzet. Here's De Silva. Goes for just a little toe poke. Collected by Young. Tafiq, Ryan. Back to Tafiq. Pull down the line. Well intercepted. Another Furia ball. Ryan. Magoccia. Well pressed, side ball. Just called out a play there. Side ball for Cumbre. Hayes. Blauberg now. Just alleviating some of the pressure. Gotta be careful. Garner. Again on Magoccia. Magoccia doing a few little steps. Garner wins the corner. Ball's inside. De Silva. Tried a little Rabona. Not well defended. Here's Ayung, Ryan, Tafiq. Ryan. Nice little piece of skill, keeps the ball well. Tries to get past Hayes though. Hayes is the brick wall. And his pass just goes astray. Tafiq. Ryan. Trying to get past Garner. Not many can do so, and that one's seen into touch. Steed, Tawfiq, Ryan. Gotcha, trying to get past Hayes, couldn't do so. Kuzet, pass goes straight. Here's Ryan, all out for Steed. All down the line, Tawfiq tries to take it past De Silva, couldn't do so. Out of play. Here's Garner, slipping that one through. Steed, a little bit of a pull, nothing called. Ryan, Yusuf, Steed doing well. Tawfiq takes it past the two of them, and this pass goes straight. Garner does brilliantly, change of direction, and Yusuf gets the touch on it, makes it 9. Brilliant finish. So Garner's going to make way to the bench. Have a look at the replay here. Sizing up Tawfiq and then bang. Look at that change in pace, just delightful.
Delightful indeed there by Tyler Garner. Every time he has the ball, an opportunity presents itself. We've seen that all night tonight. Patient. And then punish that ball. And a 9th goal now for Cumbre. And that's a good ball. Good throw by the keeper. This is a chance here for Yusuf. Out to Garnham. Ball's turned over. Fury coming down the line. Here's an opportunity. Too much on it. And he's going to lose control there. Big opportunity goes begging for Furia to at least try and make the scoreboard look a bit more respectable. That was Shamaki, Noah Shamaki, with a nice run down the line. Thompson, Garnham. Back to Thompson. Back to Garnham, back to Thompson. Has a man moving, but can't get it to him. Undercooks the kick. Moving by Shamaki, he's going to lose it. Garnham, he's got men everywhere. Thompson, and it sails left, just to the outside of the bottom of the post. Probably should have finished that one or given it off. Would have been a 10th goal with 10 minutes still remaining. Damage control now for Furia. How much can they limit this margin? That ball's not going to get to Bealey. It's going to be retaken here now by Stefan Kuzet. That's a good ball. Yusuf onto it. And getting back there was Jude Bailey. Well done getting back. It looked like for a second he was on. Garnham. Finds his man to the outside. That's Kuzet straight into Ayung's hands. You'll have to do better there to challenge him, but I'm sure Cumbre won't be worrying too much about that. Here is Bailey. Loses it. Garnham, Yusuf. Garnham's on his outside. He goes to him, just out of his reach a bit. Ayung, the pass just being to the outside of him probably gave Ayung the time there to close that gap and the angle of the goal. He did have him. Here's a chance. Yusuf hammers it inboard and it's gone in off the deflection. A bit of luck involved there, but it's going to go to the left of Ayung. Couldn't really do much about that. But when you're creating so many opportunities, luck will come your way inevitably. And Cumbre now have a 9-goal lead here with 9 minutes remaining. Whilst Cumbre probably did come into this game as the favoured team, we would have expected probably more of a close one. But it has been utterly clinical from Cumbre. Here's a chance. Ayung cleans it up. This will be intercepted by Thompson. Kuzet does well, but in comes Shamaki with the clearance. And Charlie Garnham will take possession with 9 minutes remaining in the second half. Hayes, Thompson, Blauberg. We've got Long here. Trying to find Hayes. Almost did. Fumbled there and it's touched outside the box. Touched outside the D by Ayung. Had it in his hands and maybe it was a bit too easy for him because he couldn't quite control what he should have controlled. Might not have been expecting it to fall into his lap like that. As we see a timeout here with just about 8 minutes remaining in this one.
Back underway after the timeout. We'll see what Cumbre have cooked up in the timeout. Ball to Ghana. Beautiful set piece, but well blocked by Bailey. Here's Keith G in possession, flicks it inside. Bailey could find that reverse ball through. Ghana just happy to concede the corner. Ball inside, deflected. Well done there. Charlie Garnham, Bailey, Thompson. Bit of confusion. Thompson doing very well. Still in possession, Thompson. Twisting and turning. Shot on here, well collected by Blauberg. Great little ball through, trying to find Garnham, but left for Ung, who likes to go long. Bailey, lovely touch, goes for the shot. Wide of the target. Lovely little play here from the goalie ball. Thompson to play out. Deflected for the side ball. Furia progressing up the court now. Out wide. Hunting possession. Hayes gets a touch, sees it out of play. Here's Garnham. De Silva. Cruzet. Hayes. Little chip ball through. Cruzet controls well. Tries to beat the brick wall. Can't do so. Fury looking to break. Goes for the shot. Wide of the target. Here's Blauberg. Getting play back underway. Garnham. De Silva. Cruzet. Little ball inside. Garnham trying to leave it for Hayes. Couldn't reach the end of him though. And don't forget, next up, the match of the night at 9:40 p.m. Some would say that would be bedtime, but not for Inter Perth and Sterling Braza Jinga and all the fans here to watch online and in person. But we've got the semi-final rematch. Here's De Silva though. Hold on to those thoughts. Goes to the shot. Just wide. as I was saying, a semi-final rematch of winter season. Stirling Brothers Jingle into Perth. Definitely two contenders for that top 4 finish. They're going to be looking for deep finals runs, and it's going to be a real 6-pointer. So don't go anywhere after this contest. Maybe take a little break if you need to. Here's Hayes. This is great play. De Silva gets past Ung. Lovely back roll. Garnham gets the shot off, but Bailey does well to see it into touch. Corner ball. Here's Hayes. Garnham deflected off his own man. Out of play. Bailey loses out. Hayes' shot goes astray. So even in these later moments, Cumbre not electing to shy away from their game plan. Furia love that almost chaos ball move to look to counter-attack on the break and sit in deep, but Cumbre have eliminated that long ball, tucking in a compact diamond. There's Hayes inside, Garnham, back to Hayes. Lovely switch of play, Garner. Ball inside, shot off by Hayes, well blocked, and on the follow-up, ball into touch. Final 5.5 minutes of the contest. Here's Bailey. Goes for the shot from range, Barberg spills, but collects it comfortably. Here's Garner, running for some reinforcements. Under pressure, but that's where he thrives, and he plays a lovely ball through to Garnham, who gets past Levin, ball out wide. De Silva, lovely shot by Garnham, but well saved by Garnham. Hayes, ball inside, De Silva. Switch of play to Garnham. Garner. Now Garnham. Inside to Hayes, lovely first touch and gets fouled. Just heard Garner say same thing for this set piece, so you assume what they tried to do with the one just before we had that timeout. Leave ball inside, and fake shot, lay off, and I believe Thompson's going to be the one having the shot after the pass is made. So we'll watch this one. Garner comes around, plays it to Thompson, but Levin remembered it well. Its ball's being played into touch. Garner, Thompson, Garner. Garner. Lovely ball to De Silva. He's battling hard on the counter press. Oh, what a goal that would have been. He's happy to just reset play after the save was made. Garner switches to De Silva. Thompson. De Silva. Garnham. Chip ball down the line. Thompson. Into the Furia man. Back off him. So Furia ball. And Bailey looks to press. He's got reinforcements. Tafik finally makes a run, but he just loses out to Thompson. Here's De Silva. Twisting and turning. Out wide to Garner. It looks like they're just managing this game now. Ball to the back post and just runs wide.
Almost found him there at the back post, but not quite. 3 minutes and 49 seconds remaining, or thereabouts. 10-1 lead for the Rockingham Cambio Cumbre currently. Here's a chance here for Shamaki. He'll lose it, but in comes, that was Kamanidi. Almost hit the roof on that one. And Cumbre will retain possession. Garnham, nice little ball in there to Garnham, who gets it out here to Yusuf. he's got Hayes there. But a beautiful little bit of footwork there. Can't find the goals, can't find Hayes. And Ayung will win himself a goal throw, which he almost finds Shamaki before Ghana clears it with ease. Corner ball here for Furia. What can they do? Can they score a second? Is Blake Levin taking it? Here's Kamanidi. It was looking like he was on target, but it hit Garnham. And they've got about a 3-on-1 here, Cumbre. Bit of a professional foul there by Shamaki. He won't complain about that. Probably saved a goal. Saved an 11th for Cumbre. Can they keep the loss to a single-digit loss here? Furia, Garnham with a beautiful cut outside. Here's a chance. Almost found Yusuf. But to no avail, as Ayung will take now. That ball finds Shamaki. Tries to possess it. Loses it. Bodies Yusuf. And staying up somehow. Gets the ball out, and they're going to call the foul on Tyler Garner. Phenomenal effort there by Noah Shamaki to stay upright. And with about 2 or 3 Cumbre defenders coming at him, he managed to win his team a bit of a set piece opportunity. And looks like we'll see Margiotta taking it, or at least being in the vicinity. We've got Blake Levin hovering, here he is, and that's saved with ease by Blauberg. That wasn't going to trouble a keeper like Rain Blauberg. Another chance, but Garnham defending, and that one's going to be out of his. The footwork wasn't quite there. That was Charlie Margiotta that lost that one. So we have 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go here. Garnham, Cumbre will be very happy to run this out. Maybe try a few different things they can implement in future games. Will Hayes keeps it there, pressured, gives it off to Garner. Looking long towards Garnham, but chooses Yusuf instead, and he'll get it back here. Will he move it through the middle? He's got 2 defenders. He could have almost split the middle there, but he doesn't. Kamanidi pushing hard. Garner will receive it back from Garnham here. Here's a chance. Couldn't quite get through. Well defended there. Furia, that's going to be turned over. Here's Garner. He can finish, but can't quite. That ball that was intercepted by Garner earlier would have found his man at the back post. The accuracy was there, but Furia defended it well. They've locked down a little bit in this last 5 or 6 minutes. It could have been a lot worse. So at least they have limited the damage, but just as I say that, Garner moving the ball up, gives it off to Thompson. Chance, well saved by Ayung, and Furia will just clear, but the pressure will not be alleviated because Garner is still there. Yusuf, can they hold on for another minute to keep this deficit to 1-10? Garner patiently tempting Margiotta. And he'll clear that one. Garnham. Pressured by Kamanidi. Garner's now going to take off, get around his defender with ease. In ball goes Yusuf, cleared well by Furia. And that's a nice little ball by Thompson out to Garnham as they are just milking the clock now. Probably don't want to try anything silly here, but that's a beautiful little bit of skill there by Thompson. That's almost in from the corner. Is that Yusuf? It was. But somehow on the counter-attack, here's Tawfiq, turned over. He's going to hold Garner back, and Garner's going to win it. Looks like they'll call the foul on Tawfiq. I don't know how that ball at the Cumbre end almost went in from the corner. Looked like it almost was in. But with 57 seconds to go, it's still a 9-goal lead here. I'll bring out the 5th man, so it will create an opportunity here for... No, they won't. My mistake. Here's Garner. Gives it off Danny De Silva. He's been electric all game. He's had 2 goals. 1 is in the Louvre, as Zephyr said earlier. Here's a chance. Will they clear here, Furia? They at least will relieve that pressure, but yes, 1 is in the Louvre. 1 other goal was a nice little tap in from him, and he's also had a couple assists. He's been good to watch in this star-studded Cumbre lineup. Here he is as I speak. Leader here tried to get that to Hayes, and in the end he did. Garner back to Hayes. Garner pushing. He won't get it there. Well defended there by Tawfiq. 19 seconds to go. That will almost do us tonight in this second game of the evening. Please don't go anywhere because we've got another big game coming up with Inter Perth Futsal Club taking on Sterling Braza Jinga. Both teams coming off very impressive victories last week. With 8 seconds to go, Garner will lose it there. But retain possession, 7 seconds to go. What can they draw up? De Silva. Gazette. We'll lose it. This ball will just go long probably. That'll do us, folks. A 10-1 victory here for Rockingham Cambio Cumbre Clinical. Didn't really get our second gear in that last 5 or 6 minutes, but they'll be very happy with that bounce back win. And Furia will look to take out the positives that they can from this game and look to learn from, I guess, the clinicalness of Cumbre's victory.